What can you expect from a used Jeep Liberty/Patriot, and who is he? Let's see. Why the Jeep Patriot, which debuted in 2006, changed its name to Liberty in Russia, is quite understandable. By that time, the domestic market already had its own Patriot, from Ulyanovsk. Something else is mysterious. Why did the Americans give it a name from another Jeep, which, in turn, in our area received the generic name Cherokee? Although in fact the hero of our material, in fact, is nothing more than a Dodge Caliber passenger car. Not confused? Then here's another one for you. Our patriotic hero has a Jeep Compass twin brother. In our market, the model was sold with two motors. Gasoline 2.4L, 170 horsepower, is an Intercontinental Gemma DOHC engine, commissioned by Chrysler Mitsubishi Hyundai and installed in many different vehicles. Its design has been brought to perfection, and any malfunctions in the vast majority of cases are a consequence of the peculiarities of Russian operation. The 2.0L turbo diesel, 140 horsepower, is also the result of the friendship of peoples, the same design as the engine produced in millions of copies for numerous VW models, and not only. An excellent motor. The main thing is not to ruin it with tractor diesel fuel. Several gearboxes were offered, a 5-speed mechanics for a gasoline engine, a 6-speed for a diesel engine. Approximately half of the copies offered for sale in our secondary market today are equipped with a variator. Probably Japanese origin, produced by Jatco, provides a small number of claims to this node. However, there were problems with it in cars of the first years of production, and sometimes global, ending with its replacement. As usual, most breakdowns are the merit of the driver. Not all drivers understood what the burning CVT overheat icon meant. Another incorrect operation of this unit is associated with the loss of contact in the wiring or failed external sensors. All-wheel drive transmission is the most typical crossover. Under normal conditions, the car is front-wheel drive. When slipping, an electronically controlled clutch connects the rear gearbox. The clutch can be forcibly blocked. This option is called Freedom Drive I. Versions with the Freedom Drive 2 transmission were not delivered to Russia so as not to create intercompany competition with older Jeeps. It's a pity, because there were downshifts, powerful protection, an advanced traction control system and increased ground clearance. McPherson front suspension, behind applied multi-link scheme. In Russian conditions, 60 to 70,000 kilometers is a milestone that numerous suspension parts do not cross. However, cracks and silent blocks often appear at lower runs, and stabilizer bushings can generally be attributed to consumables. A recall campaign was carried out on the front suspension, associated with the replacement of the lower control arm mounting bolts. Also in the list of popular spare parts are the steering rack and steering tips. It is difficult to single out any systemic weaknesses in the vehicle's electrical equipment. And on trifles, there are cases when side rear view mirrors burst in winter. Fuses and light bulbs burn out in a statistically significant amount. Music system speakers meet with hoarseness. When checking tire pressure sensors sometimes broke. Some wire in the steering wheel area could be frayed or the contact at the terminals could be lost. There were problems with the adequate operation of the ESP system. They were corrected by uploading new software. But against the background of modern computerization and electrification of cars, this is not serious. Well, what do we see? Although the word Jeep we call any model that can move off-road, the Jeep Liberty is just a convenient crossover for good roads.